John Cena's last ever career match is officially in the books, and the man who never gives up tapped out, and I love it. How's it going, everybody? My name is Casey Cameron. Welcome back to Leg Slapper, and today we are discussing John Cena's loss, the loss in the last match of his career to Gunther at Saturday night's main event. I wanted to lead with the fact that I actually loved the final match of John Cena's career in order to help those who really hated the match, and I know there are a lot of people who really hated this match, or at least if people didn't hate the match, they hated the finish. And I just wanted to help people understand the perspective of someone who actually enjoyed the entire thing. This isn't me telling you how to feel or whether you're right or wrong or whatever. This is professional wrestling. You can and you should feel however it makes you feel. And isn't that beautiful? If you hated it and you're pissed off, you have every right to feel that way. And if you're just plain sad about the whole thing, you have every right to feel that way. I totally understand those perspectives, but I loved it. And here's why. I understand the arguments. John Cena's whole thing is that he does not give up. I mean, look at you, Casey. You literally just predicted that John Cena wouldn't give up in this match, and that instead, John Cena would just pass out instead of tapping out. And isn't that a wonderful hope? Absolutely. I did hope John Cena would end up passing out, that he wouldn't give up. I wanted that superhero version of Cena that we all wanted to see him be one last time. But I'm not mad about what happened. A lot of fans were mad because they didn't get the perfect idea of what Cena's retirement would be in their minds. But we were never going to. Cena was never going to win this match because the John Cena in that ring was not Super Cena. That was the gas tank is on empty Cena. And that's what the entire story of the match was. The John Cena that was in that ring was not the hungry John Cena who slayed Umaga. He's not the fierce one who battled against The Rock in 2 WrestleMania main events. He's not the John Cena that could always dig deeper to find a way to come out on top. The John Cena in that ring was tired. He was content. The John Cena in that ring gave fans every single ounce of the super John Cena that he could give them, and it wasn't enough to get the win. There just wasn't enough gas left in Cena's tank. Not after the amount of sleeper holds that John Cena was put in. Not after all those brutal clotheslines he took. Not after all those wicked power bombs he took. Not after all those splashes he took. Not after all those crazy drop kicks from Gunther he took. There just wasn't enough left. Cena took the best offense from one of WWE's hardest hitters, and he was still managing to keep going. And even though he could counter and mount some offense of his own, there was just no dealing with Gunther's strength when John Cena is at the end of his career telling everybody he just can't go the same way he used to. The moment where John Cena smiles in the sleeper is beautiful and sad. The hero that is John Cena died, and the man John Cena is what shined through in that moment. I saw him. Cena could have let himself pass out. It wouldn't have been that hard. Cena could have tried to fight one more time, but he knew he was just going to end up back in the exact same position. So yeah, Cena could have tapped, but that wasn't the point of the night. That's not what John Cena wanted. The whole point of the night was that John Cena wanted the next generation to step up and announce that they are here, and guess what? That's what Gunther did. He did everything that John Cena wanted. He stepped up and he beat the greatest of all time. So all Cena could do was smile and tap. Why would he bother passing out? That's not even what John Cena said he wanted from this show. He wanted the future to rise. He wanted the future to establish themselves, and that is what the future did here. In those final moments of the match, John Cena knew that he'd been surpassed, and that even though the fans may not be happy with the outcome, the WWE would be a better place overall with John Cena tapping out. John Cena tapped out because his time is up and Gunther's time is now. And like I said, the best part of this all is that John Cena gets exactly what he wants in terms of his character motivations. And that's the thing that's making everybody so mad. Gunther gets to become the biggest heel in the wrestling industry purely because he did exactly what John Cena wanted. Gunther is set to become a generational heel, if you didn't already consider him to be one, and that is all because WWE's greatest hero, John Cena, Super Cena himself, John Cena, is the one everyone can thank for this new supervillain, Gunther. If the WWE can capitalize on this moment correctly, if they can absolutely pull this off, Gunther will become the new supervillain of the WWE, and there's something so poetic about the fact that the new supervillain was created by the old superhero. So if you ask me, the story was beautiful. Yeah, it was sad, but that's okay. Wrestling is allowed to make you sad. It's allowed to make you angry. It's allowed to frustrate you. I mean, heck, we did just all watch what basically amounted to the WWE version of Old Yeller there with John Cena. I just hope that everybody who's upset with this match can at least understand that from at least a character motivation perspective, this is exactly what John Cena wanted. I don't even need to talk about the match either. I thought the match itself was excellent. It was very different from what we see usually these days. I really enjoyed it. I love the old school style. I love the slower pace. I loved Gunther just dismantling John Cena, and I loved John Cena getting all of these moments one last time with the fans. It was what I would consider to be the perfect career retirement. In fact, just based off of the storytelling, the drama, all of that alone, I would put this as one of my match of the year contenders. Absolutely. I don't even remember the last time I was so enthralled watching wrestling. What Michael Cole said is true. Professional wrestling did absolutely kill sports entertainment that night. And I wonder if that's what Gunther's entire new crusade will be. Gunther, the destroyer of sports entertainment. A real wrestler coming to turn wrestling back into what it once was. Gunther, the representative of TKO, the representative of the WWE machine, the corporate evil guy, the man that represents evil professional wrestling. Gunther is the representative of everything fans hate about WWE. Gunther looks like he's set to destroy a whole crop of soon-to-be retiring veteran sports entertainers, and I absolutely can't wait to watch Gunther turn sports entertainment back into professional wrestling. Oh my God, who can stop the man? So yes, I loved the match and I loved the story behind it, even if it wasn't exactly the outcome that I personally wanted. If you hated it, if you can't fathom why the WWE would even make a call like that, if you can't believe that John Cena would actually give up, that's okay. Be mad, be sad. That's what you're supposed to feel, because the heel won. A lot of people have been asking if Gunther needed this, and the answer is no. But what it has the potential to do for Gunther, that is what I can't wait to see. And that is what people should be discussing here. To John Cena, thank you for decades of entertainment, and I hope that the adjustment to life away from the ring is a smooth, easy one for you, and obviously the dude's gonna be making a ton of money in Hollywood. John Cena deserves all the best, and thank you for changing the lives of millions of wrestling fans around the world. And to Gunther, ride this wave of hate and become the biggest heel the industry has ever seen. You owe it to John Cena. But basically, that's all my thoughts. Tell me what you think about this match. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why did you love it? Why did you hate it? I want to hear everything that you thought about Gunther versus John Cena and about that absolutely infamous finish. I've been Casey Cameron. This has been Like Slapper. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next wrestling video.